Hi YouTube guys, I apologise for the delay in recording. Today I am 34 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Quite a lot has happened since I last spoke to you guys. I've had 2 antenatal classes and a checkup with the both midwife I think and the GP. Generally I've been feeling quite tired. Today I have quite a sore throat, which has kind of hit me a bit harder than it normally would have. I have a bit of a temperature, a bit of a high temperature, so I'm kind of chilling out and relaxing in bed, and I just thought it would be the perfect time to record something. Night times are getting harder for me because I get an awful lot of pressure right between kind of like up here, right in the middle there, right at my breastbone, because she's come up all the way up to there, and it's just quite uncomfortable at night time. It's not really painful, it's more just uncomfortable. And then especially when she puts her feet or toes or whatever she has, hands maybe up there, it does hurt, and it's just not very comfortable. So I'm kind of really looking forward to the end, so much so that I have convinced myself that I conceived 2 weeks earlier. So really I'm 2 weeks more pregnant than my dates, but I'm sure all the scans and all the doctors know what they're doing, so I'm sure that's all lies. But it's nice to convince myself that no, you're not 34 weeks, you're actually 36 weeks. That'd be pretty nice. But it seems the time has started to go a bit faster, which is nice. My doctor's appointment, midwife appointment, all been fine. Everything's been normal, blood pressure, urine, measuring to dates. Anything really noteworthy with them. We went through our home birth plan with the midwife, and basically she went through the list of 20 to 25 things that if these things happen, then you're going to go to hospital, you're not going to have a home birth. So it was very reassuring to know what to look out for, and it still feels like the chances are quite low that we'll be able to have a home birth, but we'll see. I'm going to try and labour as much as I can at home, because they seem to just kick you out of the hospital if you're not in any way near dilated. So there's no point pacing up and down the hallways of a hospital when you can be doing it at home. The antenatal classes, we met one of the midwives, and one of the first one, and she was extremely blunt, straightforward, no messing, very animated, quite entertaining. Really liked her. She talked about the first stage of labour and how to recognise when you're in labour, and some pain management techniques. Was also expecting more to see the birth video and breathing techniques and massage techniques, something like that, like you see on the television, but they really just went through the facts, very matter of fact. We got given a handout which has all the information in it. It was quite a quick, it was supposed to be 2.5 hours, but she got through it all just under 2 hours, which was nice. But like, she sped through it, so I thought maybe she was under a bit of pressure, and I was amazed at how fast she spoke without even drinking water in the middle or anything. The second week then was another 2.5 hour antenatal class. We met another midwife. She was a bit more, but definitely a different type of person, very chilled, quite centered, quite calm, but she spoke very fast as well. I felt like she was under pressure to deliver all the information that she wanted to within the time span, but again she managed to do it with under 2 hours. No birth video. Um, but went through the second and third stage of labour, brought us down to the delivery room where we would be delivering, and I was pleasantly surprised with that room. I was expecting us to be in a corner behind curtains listening to everyone else in the ward trying to give birth, but we actually get our own room, which is very nice, and it has its own shower, its own toilet, has all the gizmos and gadgets and the weighing scales and the resuscitator thing for the baby. It has a very fancy bed to labour on, with stirrups, and you can move it up and down, recline it, and do all sorts of things. There's a lovely comfortable rocking chair in there. There's birthing ball, there's a sound system. There was 2 windows and you could open them, and it was nice and bright, and the room was painted nice colours. So I was quite surprised. I was expecting something a lot less nice, more basic. So I'm less scared at the concept of having to go into hospital now, which is good. I've also had, in terms of symptoms, some sharp shooting pains kind of around my cervix area, more from the top rather than from my vagina side, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of hoping that means, I'm progressing, and that that maybe I'm closer to labour. But sure, you try and convince yourself that you're closer to the end. But I only get them every now and again. They're not too uncomfortable. Trying to think. We bought this new bed that I'm sitting on, because our old one was one we bought when we were living in America. So this one's a bit smaller, IKEA's finest, and we have room for the cot now, and really starting to get the house in order. But because I've been feeling so crap recently, both physically and kind of completely lacking in any motivation whatsoever, it's being extremely slow. But I am noticing things being dirtier recently, which is kind of weird. And I know, generally houses get dirty, but I'm really starting to focus. It's like, okay, that really needs to be cleaned, that really needs to be cleaned. So I think definitely some type of nesting is happening. Partner's getting really excited about meeting Roisin. I'm getting excited about meeting Roisin. She's very wiggly and active. My nausea's back, and I'm kind of starting to get nauseous and hungry at the same time, which is really weird. And I really have to keep eating regularly, otherwise I'm just feeling not well. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to tell you guys. Not really. Fairly boring. I haven't really bought anything else. We bought the Ambi baby hammock thing. We were away in Galway for a couple of days, which was nice, and was a nice break. And I managed to drive okay. I thought I'd be peeing every half a mile, but I managed to manage that very well, and we had a lovely relaxing couple of days there. And on the way back we collected a hammock that we bought on eBay from somebody halfway in the middle of the country, so that was nice and convenient. We put it up, got very excited, yay, it looks lovely, and then taking it down again, washed all the bits and bobs, and just having it ready for when she comes. Not really bought many more clothes. Pram has been bought, I think, and is in the in-laws house. And that's all we've bought, but I've made a little list of things, and my friends are interested in seeing what's on the list, so that's kind of nice. And I realised I've just gone on and on, so I'm going to show you my bum really quickly. There she is. not wearing black today. There she is, all the way up to the top. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And I love watching your videos too. And keep it up. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.